Welcome to the Virtual Parent Academy. I am Stephanie Sahadeo, the Virtual Parent Academy moderator for this event. We are excited to have you join us this evening for the second Virtual Parent Academy of this school year. Tonight's session is titled Navigating Educational Opportunities. The Parent and Family Engagement team have adopted 4 strands. Supporting student success focuses on student achievement and academics. Some topics that fall under this strand include reading and math, digital learning platforms, and resources. Getting involved focuses on empowering families to lead and advocate for their students. Promoting well-being focuses on social, emotional wellness and health of families. Embracing multiculturalism focuses on connecting diverse cultures to our school system. It is important that we are always inclusive as opposed to exclusive. It is important that we help our families understand our educational system and support them as they transition. OCPS Parent Academy is a district-wide initiative designed to enhance student achievement through the support of community and family involvement. Before I introduce our guest speakers for the evening, I would like to take a moment to say welcome and thank you to everyone this evening that is logging into our second session. We have 3 presenters this evening, all from our very own OCPS departments. Our first presenter this evening is AJ Bundy, Program Specialist for Advanced Studies, who will be sharing information on opportunities for advanced studies. Followed by Bradley Martin, Senior Administrator for School Choice Services, presenting information on magnet schools. And lastly, Lee Austin, Director of ESE Specialized Services, who will be closing us out for the evening, presenting an overview of transition services. All 3 of our presenters are online this evening to answer any questions during the presentation. Please give a warm welcome to AJ.
Hello, and welcome to this evening's Virtual Parent Academy presentation. My name is AJ Bundy, and I'm the Program Specialist for Advanced Studies. This evening, we're going to talk to you about opportunities for advanced studies in Orange County Public Schools. On this slide, you can see our OCPS vision and mission. Our Advanced Studies mission, which aligns to the OCPS mission and vision, is through supporting academic and social post-secondary preparation for all students in OCPS, we seek to ensure that each student is prepared for individual success. Here are our programs at a glance and where our programs can be found. This evening, we will be specifically talking about AP, otherwise known as Advanced Placement, Cambridge, IB, otherwise known as International Baccalaureate, and AVID. While the majority of our programs are found at high schools, we also have several middle schools where the program is found as well. And in the case of Cambridge and IB, we have 2 at elementary schools. Here is another overview of our programs that we'll be talking about this evening. As you can see, AP consists of courses and exams. We also offer an AP Human Geography Summer Camp. This course is typically taken in 9th grade, as well as the College Level Examination Program, or CLEP. The specific components of Cambridge and IB we'll be talking about in just a few minutes, along with AVID. All the advanced placement is available at 2 middle and all high schools. The other programs are available at various schools throughout our district. Let's turn to advanced placement. What is advanced placement? Advanced placement courses are college-level courses taught in all OCPS high schools. Through exams at the end of the course, students have the opportunity to earn credit or advance standing at most of the nation's colleges and universities, including every state university within the state of Florida. Now, all of our high schools offer a wide variety of AP courses, and this is typically the most well-known of our programs. All courses also have an open enrollment policy, which means that any student wishing to take the course can take that course. Here's an overview of all the courses that we offer within Orange County Public Schools. Now, each school does not offer every single course, but many of our schools offer 30 to 35 advanced placement courses. For more information, make sure to speak with the guidance counselor at your child's school. A question we always get is, how are our AP courses assessed? Every May, students take a 2.5 to 3 hour final exam consisting of multiple choice questions and a free response section. All exams are rated on a scale of 1 to 5. A score of 3 or higher is considered passing, and passing scores yield college credits. In the state of Florida, most courses yield 3 to 6 credits, which equals the equivalent of 1 to 2 semesters of study based on the exam score. So, for instance, if I were to take a course such as Advanced Placement English Language, a student in that course who passes with a 5 would typically have completed the first 2 semesters of college in English language. If your child does not pass an exam, they can always take it again the next year, or with certain exams, they may be able to take a CLEP exam, which will gain the same amount of college credit. Next, we're going to move on to one of our newest programs in Orange County Public Schools, Cambridge. Cambridge International, which administers the Cambridge program, is a division of the University of Cambridge in the UK. This program seeks to create confident, responsible, reflective, innovative, and engaged learners that are able to engage in the modern world. Now, this is done through rigorous programs throughout a student's educational journey, and we'll show you some of those programs on the next slide. The culmination of this is the Cambridge Advanced International Certificate of Education Diploma, otherwise known as ACE. The Cambridge Educational Pathway is an integrated path of learning throughout school. It begins with Cambridge Primary School and Kindergarten and goes through Cambridge Advanced, otherwise known as the ACE program. We offer all of these programs in Orange County Public Schools. We're now going to focus on the Cambridge ACE Diploma program, which is the most well-known program under the Cambridge umbrella. The Cambridge ACE Diploma program is a rigorous academic and accelerated program of study offered through the University of Cambridge International Examinations, part of the University of Cambridge in Cambridge, England, the UK, that we just talked about a few moments ago. It emphasizes the importance of critical thinking skills and communication in today's global world. Throughout the state of Florida, and worldwide universities recognize the ACE Diploma for advanced standing at the university level, and in the state of Florida can offer up to 45 hours of college credit by completing the diploma and courses in the diploma. How are ACE courses assessed? Students take a written exam at the end of the year that lasts approximately 1.5 hours. Now, typically, that answer is a response to 1 or 2 questions based on the scope of work or the course in the form of an essay. So for instance, let's say that I am taking ACE American History. The question that I may get is, what are the causes of the Civil War? I would then write for the entire time about the causes of the Civil War, showing what I know about the topic. Once exams are completed, answers are then scored by Cambridge International. Here are the Cambridge programs that can be found within Orange County Public Schools. Cambridge Primary can be found at Northlake Park Community School for students zoned to that school. Cambridge Lower Secondary can be found as the Cambridge Academy Magnet Program at Liberty Middle School. The ACE Diploma program is offered at Colonial High School as a magnet, as well as for students zoned to that school, as well as East River High School, Ocoee High School, Wekiva High School, and Windermere High School. The programs at those last 4 schools are only for students zoned for that particular school. If you have questions, please make sure to ask your guidance counselor. Next, we're going to move on to the International Baccalaureate. The International Baccalaureate, otherwise known as IB, offers a continuum of international education which aims to develop inquiring, knowledgeable, and caring young people who are motivated to succeed. In Orange County Public Schools, we offer the Primary Years program found at one school. The Middle Years program found at several schools, which we'll talk about in a moment. The Diploma program, which is found at 5 high schools, and the Career-Related program in grades 11 and 12. The Career-Related program is only found at Winter Park High School. Diploma program students can earn, like Cambridge, up to 45 credits or advanced standing at universities around the world. Next, I'm going to be talking a little bit about the programs within the International Baccalaureate Continuum. The Primary Years program, or PYP, is a transdisciplinary framework that focuses on the whole child as an inquirer, not just in the classroom, but outside the classroom as well. There are 6 transdisciplinary themes of global significance that are explored using knowledge and skills derived from 6 subject areas, with an emphasis on inquiry-based learning. Next, we have the IB Middle Years program, otherwise known as the MYP. That's a conceptual framework for students between the ages of 11 and 16 years old. In Orange County Public Schools, that may mean that some students begin in the 6th grade with the MYP and complete in the 10th grade based on the school in which they attend. The MYP aims to develop active learners and internationally minded young people who can empathize with others and pursue lives of purpose and meaning. Through its 8 subject areas, the program empowers students to inquire on a wide range of issues and ideas of significance locally. The result are young people who are creative, critical, and reflective thinkers. The next program I'll talk about is the IB Diploma program, otherwise known as the IB-DP. It's a curriculum framework for students from 16 to 19, and in Orange County Public Schools, we would have students in 11th and 12th grade in this program. The IB-DP aims to develop students who have an excellent breadth and depth of knowledge and who can flourish physically, intellectually, emotionally, and ethically. The IB-DP was developed to give students an international perspective that is balanced to facilitate mobility and promote cultural understanding globally. At the center of the models is the learner. Part of the IB Learner Profile, the IB Learner Profile traits, which center students within the IB, are inquirer, knowledgeable, thinkers, communicators, principled, open-minded, caring, risk-takers, balanced, and reflective. We have the IB Primary Years program at one school, Hungerford Elementary School, which is a candidate school for the IB. Now, magnet seats are based on availability at each grade level, and transportation is not provided. The IB Middle Years program is offered at Carver Middle School, College Park Middle School, Roberto Clemente Middle School, Memorial Middle School, and Robbinswood Middle School. These all are magnet programs, and at Glenridge Middle School for students zoned to that school only. Transportation is provided to the schools within the IB MYP that are magnet schools. Next, we have the IB Diploma program and the career-related program. The IB Diploma program can be found at Cypress Creek, Evans, Jones, University, and Winter Park High Schools. All are magnets except for Winter Park High School, which only allows students zoned for that school to join the program. Here's a quick comparison of the different programs I've spoken about this evening. A question we often receive is, what is this program based on? Advanced Placement is more similar to the U.S. university standards than the other 2 programs, which are either based on the International University Preparatory Curriculum, or in the case of ACE, the curriculum that's found in the United Kingdom. Grades are also determined in AP only by the externally assessed components. The IB has internally assessed components, and ACE has some components of the course that are also internally assessed. However, that does vary by course. For IB and ACE exams, all exams are free response or mostly free response, while Advanced Placement has a combination of multiple choice and free response questions. Advanced Placement does not have a specific diploma. However, there is the optional capstone diploma that can be completed, while International Baccalaureate and Cambridge ACE have a specific diploma with specific requirements. If you have more questions about these programs, please make sure to speak with your school's guidance counselor. Finally, we are going to talk about AVID. AVID's mission is to close the achievement gap by preparing all students for college readiness and success in a global society. We currently have 14 AVID schools within OCPS. 3 are national demonstration, which means they have AVID's highest standards, as well as an AVID site of distinction. AVID aims to provide an intense focus on student achievement, narrow achievement gaps, inspire students to take control of their own learning, ensure college and career readiness, as well as to increase participation in college and career readiness opportunities. AVID is often taken alongside AP, IB, and ACE courses. Let's go over some myths and reality about advanced courses. One myth is that college-level courses are only for top students. However, AP, Cambridge, and IB courses are for all students who are willing to take on challenging coursework. One myth is also that admissions officers at colleges look for students with straight A's. In reality, most admissions officers look for rigor in a student's schedule. So you want to make sure that you're taking the most rigorous coursework available at your school. One myth: I don't think I will score high enough in the exam to get college credit. Now, in reality, students don't always need the top score, and many colleges grant credit and placement based on middle to high scores. Again, always make sure to research the specific colleges on how credit is awarded. Taking college-level courses could hurt a student's GPA. However, students taking AP, Cambridge, or IB courses show admissions officers that a student is willing to take on the challenge of college-level coursework and expectations, and this rigor, as mentioned previously, is what admissions officers look for in a student's classes. How do rigorous courses help students succeed in college? Taking challenging AP, Cambridge, or IB courses not only helps students get into college, they also help students develop the skills necessary to succeed in rigorous college courses. Skills such as critical thinking, collaboration, problem solving, college-level writing, high-level vocabulary, textual annotation, study skills, time management, note-taking, and research. Now, these courses, which are college level, can also help with lowering the cost of college. By taking AP, Cambridge, or IB exams, they can help you save on costs through earning college credit, as we mentioned previously. And within the state of Florida, you can earn up to 45 credits. This also makes you more attractive for scholarship opportunities and will help you to graduate college on time. Students who take an AP, AVID, Cambridge, or IB courses and exams are also more likely to graduate, as mentioned before, from college and in 4 years, which could save you thousands of dollars in college costs. We hope you have enjoyed this presentation this evening. If you have any further questions, you can contact either Rebecca Hunt, Senior Administrator at rebecca.hunt@ocps.net, or Program Specialist AJ Bundy at arthur.bundy@ocps.net. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a wonderful evening.
Thanks, AJ, for sharing this great information on all of the opportunities for students. As a reminder, if you have any questions or comments about the presentation, you can use the chat box. AJ is online and ready to chat. Up next is Bradley with School Choice Services.
Hello, my name is Bradley Martin, and I am the Senior Administrator for School Choice Services for Orange County Public Schools. And I'd like to tell you a little bit about our magnet programs at OCPS. Let's take a look. Magnets provide a variety of opportunities for Orange County Public Schools students. In our district, we have magnet programs which are part of a school, and we have zoneless magnet schools, schools without attendance boundaries, and where all students who attend these schools are magnet students. Magnet programs provide an opportunity for students to engage in intensive study in focused areas, uncover and discover student talents, and explore students' interest with academic rigor. The magnet enrollment for 2019-2020 school year reflected the diversity of our district and the popularity of our magnets. Every school year, the magnet application period attracts over 4,000 applicants for available magnet seats in grades kindergarten to 10th grade for the coming school year. Today, OCPS has over 8,000 magnet students in grades kindergarten through 12th grade. Currently, it is recruitment time for students who are interested in OCPS magnets for the 2021-2022 school year. We have 46 magnets in 33 schools, 10 elementary magnets, 11 middle school magnets, 25 high school magnets. The 10 elementary magnets fall under the following themes: aviation and aerospace, foreign language, gifted academy, performing arts, STEM, STEM career academy, two-way dual language. For the middle school magnets, the following represents the themes for those programs: Cambridge, MYP, International Baccalaureate, science and engineering, two-way dual language, visual and performing arts, world language. The high school magnet programs are broken down into the following 14 themes: agri-science, Cambridge, culinary, new magnet, performing and visual arts, international baccalaureate, first responders, new magnet, international studies, 3DE by junior achievement, medical, technology including gaming, veterinary science, education, hospitality, sciences, including programs in engineering. 2 new magnets will begin recruiting students for the 2021-2022 school year. A new culinary arts magnet program will be housed at Wekiva High School, and a new First Responders Academy will be at East River High School. We are excited about the inception of these 2 programs. All magnet applications are electronic and can be found on the OCPS School Choice Services website at schoolchoice.ocps.net. The application period is from November 1st through February 15th each school year. The magnet application is open to Orange County residents only. Only 1 application per student. If additional applications are completed, they will be canceled and parents will need to reapply. With the magnet application, the parent or guardian may select up to 3 magnet choices. If you are only wanting to be considered for one of those magnets, only choose that one magnet in your application. After each lottery, parents and guardians are notified of the results via the parent email provided on the application. The magnet application is located on our website, schoolchoice.ocps.net. When you click on the website, you will be able to see a button on the right-hand side of the screen. As noted in the previous slide, the magnet application period is from November 1st to February 15th each year. Be sure to mark appropriately in your application. As indicated in the previous slide, parents must be a resident of Orange County to complete the application. Make sure you mark the appropriate grade level for your child. The grade level represents the grade level the student will be entering, not their current grade level. Parents may select up to 3 magnet choices in the order of preference. You are not required to select 3 programs. If you only want to apply for one program, you are able to make the selection for one program. Be sure to select choices in order of your preference. There are 2 lotteries each year between February and April. What if my student is not offered a seat from the lottery? If your student is not offered a seat from the lottery, a wait list is randomly computer generated and will be emailed to the parent email on the application. If any seats become available, students are offered seats in the order on the wait list. Summer waitlist application. The summer waitlist application opens in mid-May each year. The waitlist application stays open until August 1st and then closes. Summer waitlist applications are placed underneath any existing waitlist that a magnet may have as a result of the lottery. Once the summer waitlist application and seat offer process has closed, the next application period will open in November, as indicated in the previous slide. It is important to note that no seats are offered during the school year. Lottery dates for the 2021-2022 school year are as follows. The first lottery will be held on February 24th, 2021. The second lottery will be held on April 7th, 2021. Parents will be notified of the results via the email on their application. For more information, please contact our office. You can email us at magnetoffice@ocps.net.
Thanks, Bradley, for sharing this great information on magnet schools. As a reminder, if you have any questions or comments about the presentation, you can use the chat box. Bradley is online and ready to chat. Our final presenter for the evening is Lee Austin with ESE Transition Services.
Hi, my name is Dr. Lee Austin, and I'm the Director of ESC Transitions. Today I'm going to provide you with an overview of OCPS Transition Services. Transition Services is multifaceted with one goal: to prepare students for life after high school. We do this through coordinating sets of learning opportunities, activities, services, and supports that are all designed specifically around the individual's post-school goals of the student. The Transition Services Department wears many hats, the biggest of which is running the ESC Transition School that prepares students with disabilities for employment. The ESC Transition School is a unique opportunity for students to gain valuable work experiences through a structured work study hosted by one of our many business partners. The focus of the ESC Transition School is preparing a student for employment. Students who have completed graduation requirements may choose to defer graduation to apply to join a structured work study program through our ESC Transition School. It is important to note that any student with a documented disability may apply for the ESC Transition School, although we typically serve those students with more significant needs. Deferment does not guarantee acceptance into the ESC Transition School. Based on entrance criteria, we may suggest the students continue working on transition skills specifically at the high school or attend the Bridges program at Magnolia School. Students may reapply for the ESC Transition School at any time. A typical day for our ESC Transition School students includes a morning lesson on general employability skills, followed by immersion into the regular workday. Our students are supervised by OCPS staff throughout the day, but often progress to working independently, side by side, with regular employees. Transportation is provided directly to the business site where students receive specialized instruction from a certified ESC teacher and learn employability and job skills with the support of an employment specialist. Work experiences are non-paid, but employers look for future employees within our classes. We have had many students hired directly by our business partners. There are 2 levels within the ESC Transition School: post-high school and project search. Students begin at one of our post-high school settings learning basic employability skills. Each year, we have many students who advance to our highest level of job skills training within the project search classes. The Able Trust High School High-Tech program is offered to all our high schools and is designed for students who are pursuing a regular high school diploma and may be interested in a technology-related career. We have had tremendous successes through our high school high-tech programming. We were named as the High School High-Tech Program of the Year in 2017, as well as a recipient of the first Donna Mundy Founders Award in 2018. Students sign up for the Transition Planning course, which is an elective, with the focus on career planning and exploration and student leadership. The Transition Services Department also assists the high schools in implementing meaningful work experiences through community-based vocational education or unique community experiences to hone skills through community-based instruction. In addition to the direct programming we coordinate or provide, the Transition Services team works collaboratively with our Policy and Procedures Department to assist students and parents in planning for the best options in preparing to transition to life after high school. Our Transition Services website can be found through the ESC Department webpage. We refer to our programming as a continuum because it is a true progression. Career awareness and community-based experiences are strong predictors for our post-high school success for our students with disabilities. We like to think of our services as a continuum because one step leads to the next, but we always consider the individual needs of the students. For more information, you may contact us directly or call our offices at 407-203-2022, extension 625-2522. Thank you very much for your time and interest.
Thank you, Lee, for sharing this great information on ESC Transition Services. tonight, each of the presenters shared some resourceful information. For additional viewings of tonight's episode, you can check the website at www.pfe.ocps.net, which houses all of our previous sessions. You can also view our calendar of Engage 360 events, Parent Academies, and Virtual Parent Academies for this school year. Lastly, remember, you can follow Parent and Family Engagement on Twitter using our Twitter handle at OCPS_PFE and our Twitter hashtag #OCPSPFE to stay up to date with our workshops, helpful tips, and resources. Thank you for tuning in to our second Parent and Family Engagement Virtual Parent Academy event. Have a great rest of your evening.